Yo, yo. What is up? Yo, yo, yo. What is up? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello. Yeah. Fix this a little bit. What's up, chat? Sorry, I'm fucking with my stream a little bit. Yo. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Can you guys hear me? How you guys doing? How you guys doing tonight? Alex, this is so much better than, well, you just wait, okay? I got something on my sleeve tonight, if you couldn't tell from the title. I'll let some people come in here. Now, why is everyone that doesn't stream tonight? I'm gonna give you a heads up. This will probably be a short stream. But it will be good content. It'll be very good content. We'll let some people roll in here first. I'm just raw dogging this stream. Nothing too crazy. But I got a good little bit of stuff lined up. Are you talking to the real FallenChungus or the new one? Well, I'm talking to the real one, not Liquid Chungus, not the new account. Him and I had a bit of a conversation about what's been going on with his new account stuff, and I want to approach it neutrally. I actually want to neutrally approach interview. I want to see what happened here. You know, some people I see are saying he kind of got screwed. Some people I see are saying he like deserved it. I don't know, right? I don't know the full context. That's why I want to get him on and have a conversation with him and talk it out with him. And he agreed to do it last night. I just checked with him about like 10 minutes before I fired up the stream. He said he's good to go. So I'm going to do a little bit of a vamp on kind of what the FallenChungus drama is, what's going on. And then we're going to get him in here and have him kind of explain his side. Nicholas Juriel, finally a good stream. Yeah, I know, right? Thank you. Yeah, Aiden is finished. Aiden is finished. Real content has arrived. Didn't he almost end his life last time you interacted? Actually, yeah, I was going to read this, our last interaction, but then I was also going to explain, you know, after this happened, he did reach out to me in DMs. I'm going to go over that a little bit too, just kind of what he said. But, you know, I'm on neutral terms with the guy. I mean, I don't know his full lore. I really got to I don't know his full lore, but him and I have kind of made up since this drama happened, actually. But I still want to have a conversation with him. So hold on, give me just a second here. I need to close out this bullshit. I got Steam open and fucking shit. I don't want to have all this stuff show up on my screen. Steam and all this bullshit. Okay. Sick. I cucked Mike's stream. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, by the way, Frenchiest Fry, thank you for the one. Sorry, I didn't see that. Appreciate the one. W Frenchiest Fry, major W. But yeah, let's just do a quick recap just to get the stream started. Tess, what's up, Zalazir? Just a quick recap of who FallenChungus is, our interactions that we've had, and then the new drama. And then I'm going to give him a call and we're going to just talk about what's going on with him. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get it started. So just as a recap of the situation that happened last time, I made this thread. This was back in July. So what is that, like 4 months ago? I think about to be 4 months ago in a couple of days. Me and FallenChungus got into beef. So started out, I mean, this is who he is, right? He is the guy who makes these very famous memes. I went to visit my friend, bro visits his friends. I mean, these are like Twitter memes or whatever, but they're very famous. I mean, people use them all the time. You know, people overlay whatever they want. So I made this video a couple months back. Insane family argument goes too far. I covered the situation that he had with his aunt, the little bit of arguments that happened there. I just neutrally covered it. I was trying to give him some benefit of the doubt, but also, you know, explain just a bit of criticisms I had towards him as well, but nothing too crazy. I covered it very neutrally. Lyrics caught wind of this and made a meme tweet, and this is where it all spiraled, right? We're doing a bit of drama review. Just keep up with me here. Made this tweet. This is where it all spiraled. FallenChungus ended up quote tweeting this. How much of a caveman do you have to be to make a 12-minute video about a guy named FallenChungus, right? So I reply back saying it's rich coming from him, since he constantly gets in drama, and he fires back talking mad shit. So I said, rich coming from you. He says, you're a literal D-list commentary channel. Every epic drama coverage video you make is just another scream into the void. So bro came and fucking swung hard on my ass like instantly, okay? He was like he fucking nuked me immediately, right? Well, after this, I fired up a stream. I said, you know what? Fuck this. Oh, Gamer Night, thank you for the 2. Wow, amazing message. You're gay? That's good to know. You're gay, it's good to know. So I fired up a live stream, okay? As soon as he said this, I fired up a live stream. I said, declaring war on Twitter artists. I put him in the thumbnail, and he immediately quote tweeted me again while I was live, saying, I'm in a train station mooching off free Wi-Fi right now, but it could be 1,000 times worse. I could be in a dimly lit apartment, pushing 30, by the way, and hitting the record button just to shit on random people. I didn't even know who you were until 20 minutes ago. This shit is pathetic, right? So he fired back at me a little bit. I decided to say, oh, we want to talk about screaming into the void. And I swung hard back on him. Right? And I played a audio that he recorded and posted to Twitter where he was talking about taking his life. Okay. I did. I played it. Okay. I played sad music over it. That's unfortunately what happened, right? Well, he ended up bringing this up. Saying that I talked about it. Then he called to flag my stream. I don't care. I'd rather not someone to make revenue off my personal issues, right? And, you know, you do realize setting up a stream on YouTube for the sole reason of shitting on one guy and calling him a retard is like the most blatantly TOS thing. Like, not even a moral thing. That's just not allowed on the platform. So, you know, he kind of fired back, calling to flag my stream, right? Pushing 30 and Connor's like a 14-year-old kid. Thanks for the chat, man. That was a really good chat. Then he got trolled a couple times by the community or whatever, right? So he says he's going to move on, let him have his paycheck. Someone trolled him with a picture of Ethan Ralph, which ended up having Ethan Ralph shit talk him, surprisingly. So Ethan Ralph shit talked him after he got trolled. By the way, W provolone cheese, that was a really funny tweet. But anyway, Nick DiOrio got involved. He started fucking swinging. Nick DiOrio was fucking taking shots. Everyone got involved. He was trolling my chat saying Aryan Hitler Rapist 33 was giving me the money. And then he started DMing me that like groypers. All my fans are groypers. All in all, it just was fucking a fucking war. It was a mess. Right? I don't need to read all this. You guys know. Then he started like fucking suicide baiting on Twitter, right? Well, I will say this. After this happened, FallenChungus did reach out to me. Thank you for the too confusing. Send a mess. Oh, wait, here. I'll mod you. He did reach out to me once he returned to the internet, right? Once he came back from his attempt or whatever. And he reached out and he said, look, I'm sorry I overreacted. I'm used to fucking crazy people like coming after me. I think he said something like, I'm sorry about that. My fault. And I want to make amends with people who I'm beefing with. And I was like, you know what? I respect it. I was like, okay, we'll see how this goes. Maybe he's going to reform. This is the only interaction I've ever had with him. I said, you know what? Sure. I respect it. We're cool. He followed me on Twitter. I followed him back. We were chilling, right? I'm like, you know what? It's good. I don't care. He can be a spurg on the internet. It doesn't bother me. I'm not going to fucking do this weird shit. And I respect him reaching out and apologizing. Well, as of just a couple days ago, maybe I think actually 2 weeks ago by now, FallenChungus has officially fallen. FallenChungus has fallen extremely hard because the account is no longer even owned by him. This account is not run, allegedly, by the FallenChungus man himself. Leaked DMs, by the way. So he apparently, oh, by the way, the new owner unfollowed me. I don't know why. The Liquid Chungus guy unfollowed me, so that's pretty fucked. But he apparently tried to sell this account, allegedly, what I've heard. He tried to sell this account. He got like $500 for it. He gave it to the new person, and then the new person ended up kind of screwing him, allegedly, from what I've heard. And when he tried to change his mind, he was like, actually, never mind, take the $500 back. I want my account back. The new person blocked him, and the new person was like, basically just took over the account, and now he's the one that's running it, right? So, so now this is not him. This is not the OG FallenChungus. This is the new account that's making all these tweets, right? I've heard, some people are interacting with it and saying, this is so much better than the old one or whatever. But I want to get the story from him, right? I want to get the story from him. I want to get his side of the story because I haven't really seen all of his side. I've seen like a little bit of tidbits here and there, seen a little bit of information, but I want to know what happened here, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What happened? Because there's a lot of questions unanswered. Like, who is this person? Did you trust them? Did you know them? Like, what made you like decide to do this? I have no idea. So I reached out to him, and he said that he's down to have a quick conversation on stream, talk about a couple things. And I wrote out a list of questions, but I'm going to let him do most of the talking since it's kind of his story. I just want to hear his side. What the fuck happened? So I'm going to hit him up. Let me just send him a message. Send him a message. I'll call him when he responds. He just responded to me a couple minutes back, so should still be good to go. Okay, he's calling me. Let me make sure my OBS is set up here. Let me get in here. Test. Yo, can you hear me? Oh, hold on, I can't hear you. Give me a second. 1 second here.
I was watching.
Oh, yo, see something? Hello, hello?
Hello.
Okay, I hear you now. I hear you now. My shit was fucked up.
Okay.
Yo, you're watching the
So
stream?
to start off, the noise that porn is real.
Okay. I don't even know all the allegations, okay? I saw there was some bookmark allegations. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Okay. Let me ask you. First.
No, actually, I want to go over all of that, but I just want to do a bit.
Okay. First thing I'll say is just, if in your own words, just quickly kind of give a quick summary, and I'll ask you some more specific questions, but a summary of like, what is the situation? Because you say it better than me because this is your thing. So like summarize what happened here with your account.
So to preface, I am just not a mentally well person. And that doesn't mean I'm devoid of criticism. In fact, I've been trying to take it from many sources, like just trying to take it in stride. Like I'm not going to return to Twitter. Twitter is not just good for me. It's not, even to promote the game that I'm working on. It's just not worth it, right? But just to preface that, that's why any of this happened. That's why I don't think I'm a dumbass for the fucking scam shit. I mean, what I did was kind of stupid, but it wasn't really like, I wasn't sound of mind. All right, that's the way that I kind of justify it. But essentially, what happened? This guy reaches out to me. He offers like what, $500 for the account, and I'm like, sure, okay, because at this time, I just want a reason to not be able to log back into FallenChungus, because deactivating, it's like, oh, you could just deactivate, deactivate anytime, and so I take two. He gives me 250. This guy was planning to scam me from the start, I believe, because he gives me 250 starting off, and he said he'll give me the rest of the 500 when he gets the email working. So I would have no way to re-access it. So he was originally going to scam me for $250 out of 500. So what I do, I have a bit of a breakdown, and I'm just kind of like, oh, here, take the 250 back. I just want the account back, and I want to deactivate it. Mind you, all these DMs are deleted now. He went back and deleted all the DMs because he had this plan from the start. I don't like doing the internet thing of being like, oh, this person is this and that, and I'm their therapist, and I know everything about them. But I am pretty confident this person is like a confirmed manipulator, because the way he kind of was planning to scam me from the start, the way that he was like, he went back to delete all the messages.
Oh.
So, and yeah.
Sorry, you lagged a little bit, but you're back. You're good.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm on a really shit PC.
You're good.
So I give him the 250 back, and then he just blocks me on everything after, and then he deletes all the DMs, and he does all that. So, okay. But the part where the 3.5K comes in, this is to confirm that like he had full intention of actually fulfilling it, or preached that he had intention of fulfilling it.
Wait, before you continue, what's the 3.5K? Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say, what's the 3.5K? I'm not sure what that part is.
Yeah, no, he offered 3.5K after I gave him the money back.
Wait, so he told you he would send you $3,500 like after he gave you the account?
No, no. I gave him the 250 back when we originally agreed on 5K. He tries to convince me. He tries to convince me to let him keep the account because at this point I still had the email and I probably could still access it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he fucking sorry, I'm having a brain fart. He tells me that he'll give me 3.5K. And this was just an empty thing. He wasn't going to do it, but it's the fact that he led me on in like a manipulative way
Right.
to be to go on with that. And he did that post me giving him the money back. So this was an agreement. This
Right.
it's not it was in text, it's not in text anymore. He deleted everything. But
Do you have your
he
end?
offered that post.
Do you have your end of the messages? Like what platform was this done
Oh
on?
yeah, I can send you screenshots if you want to review them on stream or anything. Like,
Yeah, if you could send me screenshots because I want to review some of them and at least see like what, even if it's just one end of it, kind of what this might have looked like, and maybe you can just fill in the
yeah,
gaps as I read them. And while you get
yeah.
those, tell me what's your relation to this person? Like, did you know them? Were they like a friend of yours, or is it just a complete
Uh,
random?
once again, a bit of a retard moment. I didn't at all. But this time, because I flip flop between wanting a bunch of money or just wanting to get the account off of me to the point where like I didn't care for like 90% of the time, but the last 10% I was like, okay, wait, I actually do fucking care about this.
Right.
And then like you know,
Okay. And then also while you're pulling those up, were you making money on FallenChungus, like revenue, like from the blue check? Were you pulling in like monthly revenue, or was it not making you any money?
I think I think Elon hates me because I only got $300 since I caught premium. Like $300 like total throughout all the payments. I was getting $15 for what 3 weeks or like a month. And I don't know. I don't know if there was revenue cuts or anything like that, but it was just like I don't know. It was really weird, but yeah, I'm just grabbing a random snippet from this.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me open this up real quick in my browser. I'll pull this up over here. So this is what I'm sent here. So it starts off with just from your end. So you say, dude, I'm pretty set on it. I'm not going to lie. I don't care about the money. It's too much for my mental. I truly don't. You already said I have SSI. I don't fucking care. Please just do what I'm asking. The fact is still up is genuine active threat to my psyche. So like, what do you mean by this? Like explain kind of what you meant when you were sending this.
Okay, my memory is a little clouded, but I'm pretty sure this is when he was trying to convince me to actually like this is post me giving him the money back. Like the
Okay.
money is already sent back to him.
So what's the timeline? So this is the 30th of October. When did you like initially sell the account? I think it's the 20th, right? Like around 2 weeks ago.
No, I think it was the day before this.
Okay, so the
29th.
29th, you sold the account. And then basically the next day, when you're saying I'm pretty set on it, that means that you want it back?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he said something which is deleted and you said no. Do you recall that what that was?
No. Once again probably just kind of convincing or
Right.
trying to be like, yeah.
Okay. And then you say it should be coming now. I'm sorry once again, I really am. Your intentions seem well, but I just can't follow through. Fuck man, I can't fucking decide. Like genuinely it is fucking me up now. Because now I'm thinking about getting the full $4,000. I don't know, dude. Okay, because this is what you're referencing when you're saying he was offering you 3,500 more on top of the initial 500.
Oh no, this was it was 3,500 total.
Oh, okay.
It was total. Yeah. That was a misunderstanding on my part. But yeah, I'll grab what happens after this. This is the important part because this proves that like this isn't just me. I mean, it's partially me being a dumbass. You know, I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but like it was yeah.
Okay. I got you. Let me see.
Okay. There we go. We can discuss more. All right. All right, there we go. This kind of like this is when he was saying, "Oh yeah, I'm going to pay you. I'm going to pay you when I get the email." Um when I send the email back or send the email back. When I change the email, here's some more. Grabbing these.
Gotcha. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is later in the day, about 30 minutes after the message you just read. You say, we can discuss more when you're on IG. I feel really unstable right now. Yo, I think you got refunded, but I think I'll just take the offer so it can be resended. And then the next day about 2 p.m. Hi, when can you try the email change? Okay. So if it's not too personal, let me just ask you, like, is there something that kind of like, what was causing this kind of like really like kind of back and forth? Because obviously I can tell here you're like you were probably very intensely one direction where you're like, I need to get rid of this, and now it seems like what I'm reading here is you're extremely intense like the other direction. Like, what was kind of like the leading factor for this that caused this kind of swing? Oh, hello. Wait, hold on, can't hear you.
It's
Hold on, I can't hear you. Let me lagging out.
shit.
Oh, now I can. Go ahead.
It's my mic. No, it's because I like I open YouTube and then like my entire fucking PC crashes. I don't know why it does that.
Okay.
No, fucking right. No, I'm not diagnosed, but my mom is bipolar, and she strongly believes I'm bipolar. My entire family strongly believes I'm bipolar, and I do want to talk to a doctor eventually or psychiatrist about that. And I was going through a manic episode at the time. Like I was constantly talking to my family about it, and it was generally just not a time to be doing business like this. But obviously, I still kind of went through with it, and it was just once again not smart.
Right.
I'm not saying some of this isn't on me. And like I have gone on record saying like, oh, it's like this guy, it's entirely his fault. I still argue he is a very just asshole-ish person. I don't think had he did not have good intentions for me. He was not he was destined to try to get this account for me for either cheap or none, and I just gave him the opportunity to get it for none. So it was yeah, it was just really stressful because it's like I do hold some form of connection with that account because I built it over time. I mean I feel like you would feel the same. You do feel the same way about your own account, right?
Well, I
I
mean,
mean, probably not to
I
the same
understand.
degree.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying in the sense of, I mean, this is your, you built up your whole, your meme art on there, your kind of persona on there. So I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, I also understand when you say, listen, like this isn't good for me. So I kind of want to take a step back. So you're basically just saying you're kind of stuck in this dilemma where it's like, I love this account and it's like a part of me, but also like, I can't have it. Is that kind of what was going on these couple days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
And like, are you worried that like this guy who has your account now that like he would do something with it, or like,
oh, yeah, like, off rip. That's why I called for the report, which obviously didn't go anywhere, and I'm not gonna push it anymore, but he's just doing this. The only they're just kind of impersonating me. Like, at least, like, a brand switch. I don't know, just do your own fucking thing with the account. I don't know why you're trying like, I don't know why you have to be me specifically. I
does
just
it?
don't understand
How do you
that.
feel about like? Does that make you feel like strange as someone is like the guy who's buying
I
it
mean,
is like,
if you want me to be dead honest, it just upsets me. Because obviously, like, I've with shit that's happened before, it's very obvious I take shit to heart,
mhm.
and I feel as if I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I kind of like, and that's not a good thing when you're dealing with Twitter. Again, not smart, but yeah, it really does hurt me, especially to see people that I followed, like being like, oh, this guy's just better. It's like it's because it's one thing to be like, "Oh, he makes better posts," but it's always like he's better.
Right?
Like he's like everything about him that like as a person. Because these people don't fucking know me. Like no one on Twitter knows me like that. The people I keep in my close circle, the reason why they shoot for me is because they know that like the type of person I am that I just I don't know. It does upset me. I I don't wanna say it doesn't.
Yeah,
'Cause that's just the truth.
yeah. No, that's fair. I mean, I guess I'm assuming I don't know this, but I've seen like what's his name, Midas, like quote tweeting this account. Is that someone you're talking about? Who's been one who's been like, oh, this
It
guy's so
is.
much better.
I was not, like, buddies with him. I mean, like, I've talked with him on occasion, and we've had our own fair share of interactions, and he was very positive towards me. Then it randomly out of nowhere, he just switched up on me. He would just do all of this random shit, and it was just like, if you want me to be dead honest, I I cannot stand him. Like, even like it would be different if it was just like a one-off thing. This motherfucker mentioned me like 6 times post me getting scammed. Like, you can look through his account. There is a string like of 3 times in a row where he tweeted about me. I don't know if any of them are deleted, but like that's just like, come on. Like, that's just fucking trend hopping. It's annoying.
Yeah, I saw him. I think the only one I saw was him like quote tweeting and being like, "Who's gonna buy FallenChungus, bro?" or something. That showed up on my timeline, and so I didn't know. I thought you guys were like cool, like y'all were like friends or something, because I've always seen y'all interact every now and then. But you're
Well, not
saying
like
you weren't.
it's as far as a Twitter mutual is. Like, you're a realist. I know that for sure. You know that, like, fucking people online is like, oh, these my oomfy. They're my fucking oomfy, man. And it's just like they just don't fucking know each other. I'm
Right.
the type of person where, like, I feel like, I mean, I can't call myself a full realist because obviously I still am very emotional about a lot of things. But I don't consider most of the people I talk to online as, like, friendly friends. Like, there's a few that I consider very, very close, but, like, I can't see myself being like, "Oh, this person's, like, the closest person ever, is just, like, a real life friend." 'Cause I will always value the connections I made in real life over something that I've made online. And
Right.
with that being said, I felt like I was not close to Midas, but enough to not warrant this switch up. That's why I feel like Midas is another fucking, like, just fake person. I feel like a lot of the people involved in this situation are just very fake. They do selfish things, and it's just like, I say that as someone who has done selfish things myself. Like, I kind of like, especially with like all the Twitter drama, all the random fucking arguments I got into. Those were for entertainment. If
Yeah.
you want me to be honest, the entertainment, farming, but that's something that I've dropped. And then, but to see it, like, people criticize me for that, but they're also doing the exact same thing. It's just like, it's just odd. I don't know. That's why I don't respect anyone on Twitter at
Right.
all.
Yeah. So when you say like you're saying you're done or you're dropping it, like, are you genuinely like, I don't want to do like this kind of Twitter stuff anymore. I just want to focus on my own thing. Or do you think it's something where you might go back to it given the opportunity?
I would go to any other social media. I am not touching Twitter. Even then, I'm not going to be touching social media just for except Discord. I mean, you could argue that I mean, that's just positive. I don't really. I mean, my friends criticize me. They keep me in check. They don't fucking dick suck me until I'm like, and like, they point out when I'm like doing dumb shit. So
Right.
I feel like it's a positive experience, but like, I'm not touching, like, yeah, I'm not touching Twitter ever again. It's just not worth it.
Gotcha. Well, like, I guess if you're gone from Twitter, then I would ask you, like, you had all these Twitter mutuals. You were talking to these people. I'm assuming you had group chats with them just in the same way, like Twitter mutuals would have group chats. Nothing
Oh no,
crazy.
I never joined a group chat.
Oh, you never did?
I was
Okay.
invited I was invited to a bunch and then I left all of them. I was never in Twitter group chats.
Really? Because I was going to ask you if you had any, like, any juice on any of these guys or any nukes on anyone in this little circle, these like Midas circles and stuff.
No. Crafter did send me a bunch of screenshots of the buy. The buyer wants me to pay him 250 back for the account. That's one thing. And Crafter was like, "Oh, don't share this. Don't fucking do whatever." I don't give a shit. Okay, like, it's not. I don't care. Like, my privacy has been breached for one. I don't care if I breach the privacy of a fucking scammer. So
Right.
yeah, he wanted me to pay. He wanted me to forward. He wanted Crafter to forward to me that he wants 250 for the account. And obviously, I'm not sending this man any fucking money
Right.
for, like, screwing me over.
So he wants, I think we've talked about this briefly, I think the other day or something, but he wants to put you're up $0 basically. You're up $0. The account's in someone else's hand and he's asking, send me $250. So you'll be down $250 and you'll get access back to FallenChungus.
Which is the worst thing ever. So yeah,
okay.
I don't.
I mean, that's definitely an insane ask. Do you feel like there's anything you can do about this besides just watch it burn? Is there anything you would
Just watch it burn? The worst he can do is leak the rest of my bookmarks. But I did want to talk about that.
Yeah, go
I
ahead. Tell me
really
about the
wanted to talk
bookmarks
about that.
because I don't know what the
I
lore is of the
really,
bookmarks.
I really wanted to talk about that. That's why I started off the call with the noise that ass is real. Anything in my bookmarks that is related to someone's ass is real. And I'm a fucking 18-year-old man. Okay? Like, I don't care. Like, whatever. You can call me a fucking gooner. I don't care. That was private. And I will say the reason why they're still there. I'm a human. I forgot. I just forgot. Like when I saw it, my heart dropped. But even then, it was just like I just forgot. That's just something that I did. Now I have to live with it, right?
Right.
But the fucking vor, he added that in post, and I am dead fucking serious. He went out of his way to like just look through tags or look through posts or whatever. He added the vor in posts, which is the funniest fucking thing to me. Because I
So
don't know. Yeah.
okay, because I've seen, I think I've seen or I've heard of that there was like ass pics or something, or like fat drawings or something. I don't know. I've heard of this kind of stuff, but there was like, what do you mean by vor? Like eating? Is that like eating
No,
art?
there was look up like Infree, like INFRY. See if you find an account. Like they posted about my bookmarks. They had like 5K likes,
Oh, here, let me.
and there was like and like it was the guy sending screenshots, the scammer sending screenshots of of quote unquote my bookmarks. The first screenshot's real, the second isn't.
And free. Okay.
I
Let me
forgot
see
his
if I can
ad.
see. Is it at Enfree20? Is that it?
I think so.
Let me see. When would we have tweeted about this? I'm guessing in the last couple days. If it's still up. I don't see anything about. I see a bunch of F and F stuff.
That's the guy. I mean, he might have deleted it. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Also, I probably couldn't pull it up on stream anyway if it's
Oh
like
no, do
Gooner
not, do
material.
not. I don't want. I don't
If it's
want. I don't
Gooner
want your account
material.
getting termed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, fair enough. So the Gooner allegations are real. That's
Oh
confirmed.
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna fucking deny. There's no point in lying about it anymore. Like it's just, I mean, like I have it in check. I'm not like doing weird shit. It's just like just like ass. I don't fucking like. What do you want from me? I don't.
Right. I've heard that. I did hear that you opened a like NSFW account before. Is that true?
Oh yeah, and I took the criticism like immediately. Like I did something stupid. I turned an account that was what was it? I think I turned an account that already had followers into the NSFW account, which is fucking stupid. Because like I couldn't prune through all the followers, so I just deleted it instantly.
Gotcha. What was the
Like
criticism that there was like minors or something in the account? Is that what people were
yeah,
saying?
I wanted to go off good faith that people would just unfollow, but like obviously that wasn't really like at the time it made sense to me, but now obviously it doesn't. So I just yeah.
Just deleted it. Right. That makes sense. Interesting. So I have seen that this these Gooner allegations are, I guess now that I'm looking at it, because I have it open on my other tab here, they're definitely making the rounds. Um, are you going to open up another NSFW account on
No.
platforms? Is this something that you're considering doing in the future?
No, probably not. I mean like I thought it would stick if you want me to be honest, because like I'm trying to find better outlets for it. It like to be in a personal sense, right? Because it's just like when you're just doing it when you're like when you're by yourself. Like I see the appeal of being in a NSFW community to an extent.
Like, is in like
And
talking to people with similar interests or something?
yes, yes. And it's just like I mean we're on the topic of it. I mean I have no reason to lie. It's just like, I don't know. It's just I mean I wouldn't do it again, but at the time I saw an appeal for it. And
Right.
that's just what I wanted to do.
Gotcha. Interesting. So I'm guessing maybe also there's also the aspect when you do NSFW stuff, there is money that can be made from that. Is
Oh
that something
yeah.
you were considering, or is that something that went through your head when you were doing it?
Um, if I ever were to go back to um like art online, I would definitely do commissions, but not like those type of commissions.
Gotcha. You'd keep it PG.
Yeah.
Okay. So how are you like going to make money now? Like, what's your plan? Because if it's not going to be like comms, obviously through FallenChungus.
Um, a job.
Okay.
I'm moving into an apartment soon. Um, I want to say yeah, next week.
Oh, an apartment next week?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, how long's the lease?
It's I don't want to get into the specifics of it. It's just like it's but it is kind of a freer arrangement, although it's not like dead free.
Oh, okay.
It's
Gotcha. You're
yeah,
because
it's more of a
I'm assuming you're
Yeah.
still at the family's house, right? I mean, only based on what you've posted publicly. I think you said you were coming back.
Not the original. Not the original. I am living with family, but I'd rather not get into the specifics.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I was just curious because I remember you posted something about that, but just wanted to check. I do have. That's kind of most of the questions I had. I maybe have a couple more, but I do have a friend. He's a nice guy. He's not crazy or anything, but he did want to ask you a couple questions. I don't think you've ever interacted with him, so it's not someone you've beefed with or anything. Do you mind
That's
if I
fine.
add someone to the call real quick?
That's fine.
Okay, sure. Let me throw him in here.
Go ahead and do that.
Give me a second. Okay, we'll see if he joins here. I messaged him a little bit earlier, see if he gonna hop on, but wanted to ask you some questions. But in the meantime, I guess while we're waiting, how's your are you still developing your game? What is it, Agni Arena?
Yes.
Tell me about that while we wait for him.
A little bit of a hold just because of the main developer kind of, well, not the main developer, but the main scripter kind of like just taking a small break. So the Steam hasn't been really high, but you know, it's still in development. It's not canceled or anything.
Gotcha. What's like the game? Like, what is it? What kind of game is it?
It's a Roblox Battlegrounds game.
Okay, gotcha. I hear Roblox dev like there's so much like depth of Roblox dev.
Yeah, there's money in it. It's not the type of thing where like I'm banking on it to do great. It's mostly just like I'm just want to do a project because that is the shit that I want to do like as a career. Not Roblox, but like, you know, game dev, concept art, stuff like that.
Right.
I've been trying to improve my art. I mean, like I don't show, or I didn't show a lot of it like on main, but like I mean I'm okay at art. I mean, I can draw. It's not limited to the comics.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I've seen that was like probably half the content you did when you were still on Twitter was like this art with the or just like various video game arts or whatever. If it wasn't, you know, memes or like fucking clowning on people, then it was art. So I did see that. There was some stuff there. So, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, here's my buddy. Yo, what's up, Aiden?
What's up? What's up? How's it going, everybody?
Good.
Mr. Chungus, can I call you that?
Yeah, sure. You can call me Mojo, Frank, whatever. Doesn't work.
Okay, all right. So I haven't been watching the stream, so I don't know if Connor kind of touched on it a little bit. I don't know what's going on here. I know there was like, first of all, I just want to say I'm a big fan of your art, so I'm trying, like, I'm not gonna be like super critical here. I just wanted to ask, I know there was like a dispute with you on Twitter a few months ago, in regards to your aunt.
Okay, I did want an outlet to actually talk about this because I with the criticism that I've received, I don't feel like it's ever been in good light because it's always been a private family matter. It is not something that was, I mean, it was my fault. It was both her and my fault for bringing it to the public, but it should have never been a point of contention because that's like private family shit. Like the reasons why she was mad at me. I was never aggressive with my family. I was never well, I mean, we've gotten to arguments, but never got like physical or anything like that. And the way that she described things, it was very much like emotionally heated, and it doesn't really reflect the shit that was happening. I attribute a lot of the stress in my family to my stepfather, and he kind of kind of pushed just he just wanted me out like just from the get go, and he just doesn't fucking like me. So and my Aunt Francie agrees. My Aunt Francie agrees,
So
and it's
then,
like yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Continue.
That's fine.
What was like, so if she agrees with you, what was her dispute with, like, why was she like replying to you and shit? That was weird as fuck.
No, it's because I like what was it? Prior to that, I was kicked out by mom and my stepfather, and like my mom was stressing out about it because obviously like, you know, you kick out your son, it's stressful on you. But since then, like everything has been completely sorted. I'm living with family. I'm completely sorted with Aunt Francie, completely sorted with my mom. Like everything is fine. And I don't know why it's continued to be a point of contention because I've mentioned that before. Like I don't know why you're shooting for my family if my family doesn't fucking give a shit about what happened anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I
there's
think
nothing. Yeah.
I think the reason it's probably being brought up is because there were a lot of like unanswered questions, and like it did get like pretty like intense publicly. Um, I mean, I don't know if they fake this. Weren't your like parents like responding to trolls and shit in DMs?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
I don't know much about. I haven't seen a lot of the screenshots, but like I just know, like the one with I saw it actually the new video that released. I forgot what the guy's name is. Just look up FallenChungus on fucking YouTube. There's a new video essay on it. But yeah, I saw a screenshot of my mom, or no, it was my aunt replying to someone after I got doxxed.
Is it Fallen Chungus and Internet Addiction? Is that the video?
Yes, it's surprisingly good. It's very neutral. Well, like by the end, he's obviously like, oh well, I hope he's fine. But like, you know, I think it's a good video personally.
Hold on. So like
Yeah.
so when your aunt refers to like the tension and shit, like that's not physical. It's all like just verbal disputes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just yeah, just
Okay.
I mean, unless you count the times that my stepfather's pushed me into shit, then like yeah, I never returned the punches, never anything like that.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, the way it was kind of worded left like it very like open to interpretation,
Oh,
and like
absolutely.
from my perspective, it seemed like there was some implication that you were like maybe violent or something.
No,
The way she was talking about like anger and stuff. I don't know. That doesn't have to be
it
true.
was very loud, I will say, but it was loud on both sides. They were both fucking yelling at each other. Like that's just how it is. Like that's
Mhm.
just family. Once again, like there's no reason that shit like that should be made an internet drama. That is a very private matter that was made public. And people don't realize that. That's why in post people are still being like, "Oh, didn't you dox your aunt?" I never doxed my aunt. I want people to understand that. Like, please, for everyone that's fucking watching, her credentials were on her page. I never told people to go dox my aunt. I will say what I did. I said I didn't care because at the time I was fucking upset. I didn't like what like I just said I didn't care. I didn't encourage people to like specifically do that. I mean, like I guess you can say it's encouraging, but like I didn't say go do it. I said I didn't care. And then once again, that wasn't a good thing to do. I do not look back on it fondly. That is not something that I should have done. But it's just like I apologize for all of it. Like we're fine. I'm like it's just like I see Aunt Francie every single day, and you know it's jolly, swell, whatever you want to call it. It just
Okay.
worked out. It worked out in the end because that's what
Well,
families do. It's just not it's not infinite like fucking Twitter drama.
I'm glad you got like I'm glad you moved on and everything, and I agree it shouldn't have been public, but like when she's replying to you and then like you're responding to her, you're like giving official acknowledgement that
Oh
she's
yeah,
your aunt. And then
yeah.
like I know you didn't like I have to find the exact message. I don't remember what it was. I know you didn't explicitly go and say like go harass my aunt, but when you're like adding everyone in your server, mentioning that your aunt's docs are out there, even alluding to that fact and saying I don't care what you like send to her or whatever. You said something like that, right?
Yeah, I did, and
Yeah.
I don't I just and that was a stupid fucking thing to do, but I never doxed my aunt. I never shared her credentials is my
Okay.
point.
No, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. When you're like adding everyone, drawing to attention that her docs is out there and saying, I don't care what you do with it, or I don't care if you harass her, it like does kind of seem like encouragement. But if you like don't stand
It
by
was
it,
I don't stand by it, and, like, it's been cleared up. She's actually doing really fucking good with her business, like, surprisingly well, and I'm very proud of her.
I'm very glad to hear that. Listen, dude, I think that are you like coming back to Twitter when you get your account back or whatever?
I'm not getting my account back, and I'm not going back to Twitter, neither.
Okay, then I think there's no point like beating a dead horse. But like, do you think like a lot of like the fire against you, like you think you fueled it?
I will say a lot of the shit that like, a lot of the controversy that I've been in, a lot of the, just general just turmoil that has resulted from Fallen Chungus is entirely my fault. And I don't I don't say that as someone who I think I'm fully reformed. I don't think that because it hasn't been very long. But I will say, not as a justification, not as an excuse. I'm just not I am not a well person. I'm not a very mentally well person. And I that's what I'm not an asshole. I don't feel like a lot of the things that I've done have been assholish, but I don't see I'm not like that in real life. I'm not. It's just results from the culture of Twitter of just like shitting on things relentlessly for likes. It's just like I just fed into that. What I feel like is the consequence of all of this, I don't feel like the consequences of it match the severity of what I brought to the table, because I feel like a lot of it is just witch hunting. It's just not like just trying to find someone as a scapegoat to just relentlessly mock. And it's just like I've accepted it to a degree, not fully, but it's just like it's just whatever. Like I don't seek fucking I don't see any way it can be redeemed besides me just going private, and that's what I want to do, just on everything,
Mhm.
because it's just like, yeah.
I saw you posted actually. Now that you're talking about it, I'm just kind of skimming through this video, or whatever. There's a
Oh
post
yeah, I
here.
see
Is
it on the
this?
screen.
Yeah, is this?
That isn't me. That isn't me.
This Kiwi Farms account isn't you?
All that. It's not me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
I
curious
was impersonated on Soy Jack Party as well.
Why
Yeah,
did
I don't
know.
why did Soy Jack Party go after you to begin with? By the way,
I don't know their views. I don't know. I say this knowing full well probably some of those people are in the chat, but it's just like it's not. Their views are very skewed. Very. It's just like I don't judge people for being right wing, but it's very like radicalized, and it's just like I feel like I don't know. They just want an excuse to fucking bully some autistic kid. Like it's not really. I mean, like besides me do the things I do, like having this sort of lol cow edge to them, it's just not really like, you know, I don't know. It's just like I will say, like by definition, whatever. I'm a lol cow, okay, and it's just like I've accepted that because it's just like people are gonna assign these words to you that like in the end don't matter because like I'm trying to I've been addicted to the internet, very very addicted to the internet, and that is something that I believe is very highlighted in the video that I mentioned, and it's just like I'm trying to fix that. I really am. I'm trying to move into this apartment. I'm getting another job. I have been working. But I am getting a new job due to the relocation, and I just want to be in the fucking real world more because like obviously this hasn't done me much favors.
oh, it's based as fuck. Listen, I gotta be honest. I was gonna kind of come in here and try and grill you, but you seem like super aware of like everything you did wrong. And like in your defense, I know you were technically 18 for some of it, but like you are a kid. And like
I turned 18 on May 24th.
yeah, you're younger than me. I'm not even that much. I'm not that much older than you, but like I do get it. And I think a lot of the shit you did was cringe. I think you found the flame. I definitely think some of it you like made way worse for yourself. I'm not gonna say you brought it on yourself because nobody deserves to be doxxed. Nobody deserves to like have what happened to you happen. But you definitely like played in the fucking wasp's nest and kept playing in it even though you're getting stung. But no, I mean, you seem like really aware of everything you did wrong. You kind of like took everything I was going to criticize you for and like just said it yourself. But you're not
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
you're not beyond like, obviously if I were you, I would not come back to Twitter. You're going to be like a lol cow, but like, you're not like beyond redemption. When you step out into the real world, nobody's going to know who the fuck FallenChungus is. So
yeah, no, I mean, I respect it honestly. I mean, like, if I was going to come in here saying bullshit like, I never did anything wrong, like you could have rightfully grilled me, but like I don't see it like that. Like, obviously, a lot of the shit I did, like the way that I handled fame was not good, but like at the same time, I'm 18. Like, I can be self aware while also doing dumb shit. Like, it's just like I don't. But I look back at it like I'm not going to do that again because I'm not going to have the chance to do that again. I don't have a platform anymore. It's
yeah, a
not
lot of
me.
people don't handle that shit well. And even if in the future they're still gonna try, they're definitely still gonna try and like poke at you and get you to come back and respond. They'll probably impersonate you more. Just don't give in. Just don't give in.
Like I'll talk on shit like this because this is productive. This is constructive criticism. This isn't some fucking Twitter flame war where the only outcome is someone losing their platform or whatever. It's just not. It's just talking. This is what
Well,
people do. They fucking
I
talk.
gotta be honest. I didn't come in here with those intentions. I did come in here to turn it into a flame war. I was gonna like be a dick, but like because I was expecting a very like to speak to a different person. I was expecting someone that was like not gonna take any accountability or anything. But you seem to be very aware of like the shit you did. And honestly, at that just for that alone, I probably would not consider you a lol cow. Because like the thing with lol cows is they have zero self awareness and like can't step away. Who knows? Maybe you will come back in a month. Maybe this is just like telling people what they want to hear. but I mean, you sound really
I don't see a
genuine.
reason to. No, the reason why I say that now after, a million times saying I'm going to come back, and I realize that too, like that's just another thing that I've done. It's before I saw a reason. Every single time that I left Twitter, I was like fiending, dude. I was like once again, it's that internet addiction. Like I was like, there's a reason I should be back. There's a reason I should come back. There's a reason I should do this, do that. But like now, I genuinely have just done. Like I do not see a reason to just continue with it because like the damage has been done. Like I'd say it to my family, like thousands of people hate me, and it fucking sucks. But it's just like it's just not worth to continue with that sort of thing. I still want to do projects. I still want to do stuff in private with the connections that I've made, and just make cooler things and be a more positive force. Otherwise, like FallenChungus, what was left of it is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So FallenChungus has officially fallen.
The Chungus has fallen, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sucks to hear, man. Sucks to hear. Well, I got one more question. There is a tweet of you talking about how much you love anal vor. Was that like an imposter as well?
No.
Oh, that wasn't
No.
one of the imposters. Okay.
No, it was a bit, but like
Oh,
it's
okay,
just
I got you.
stupid. It's just fucking stupid. The thing about that stuff is that like I've come to realize that gross out humor gets likes. That's another thing. Like I don't know what it is. People find that shit so funny. So that was just another like thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I was trying to describe the FallenChungus drama to like my grandpa the other day, and like I was trying to break it down for him, and like he had a fucking heart attack, so we got to go bury him on this Sunday.
Unfortunate.
But yeah, so thanks for that, bro. No, but for real, I mean, just hopefully you're genuine, and I hope you make the best of it. And my chat's gonna hate me because I'm cucking them with content because I'm not like flaming you or whatever. But like, I'm not gonna be.
It's just like what you do. Is this like a mini locale live?
I'm not. I don't do lolcow live.
I used to
but
work for lolcow live. You know that?
It's funny as shit. I love that.
No, but
No, because like, if I would have come on here saying dumb shit, then like do your thing. But like I don't like I fucked up, and that's the extent of it. And I'm willing to admit that.
Mhm.
Okay, well, that's totally valid.
If you were forced to pick a reason to return to the internet, what do you think would entice you to come back?
Like the internet, as in like the internet as a whole, like
Twitter
social
and
media, or
stuff.
just Twitter, just
Yeah.
Twitter. No, because I'm still active on Discord. I still talk to people, play games and shit. But like, the one thing to entice me, if some like, because like the way that one person can turn into a scapegoat in one night, the opposite can happen where people realize like, wait, we were mean to this person, and it's just like But like even then, that wouldn't make me come back. I would probably like it would probably ping around in my mind for a bit, like, oh, what if I did come back? But I probably wouldn't still, just for the sake of like, I just don't want to.
Right.
Also, I see Toastify in chat. That's really funny. I was actually talking earlier about a fucking stream that Toastify had with Boing Bingus. That's funny as shit.
Who the fuck? Who?
It was Boing Bingus.
Dude, when I heard about FallenChungus drama, I didn't think this was like a real person, dude. Like every month, someone's like, "Did you hear what Dubas Scoobus did? Did you hear what the Giggly Goon Clown did? Did you hear what FallenChungus?"
The Goon Clown.
Dude, who are these? These are not real people. Dude, can you imagine like future like history books? They're gonna be talking about the FallenChungus drama and like the Giggly Goon Clown situation. Like, bro.
Oh, that's good. No, it's just stupid. It's dumb. Okay, and it's just like it's all fucking stupid. I just also can you create a Twitter bookmarks. I did do that earlier this stream. I might as well just go over it again. The first screenshot is real. The second isn't. I'm not into war. That's just not true.
Okay. So you denied the vor allegations.
Yeah.
I don't deny the ass allegations. I don't deny
I'm
the
still
ass
not sure what vor is entirely.
When you
I'm gonna
eat people, it's cool.
Like cannibalism.
No, like I don't know how to describe it either. If you want me to be dead honest, it's not.
Chat, can we call in the vor expert to get a?
Yeah, can we get the Giggly Goon Clown on this, please?
Yeah, can we get the Giggly Goon Clowns on the line, guys? All right. Well.
Wow. It sounds like you're a commentary fan if you know about Toastify and the stuff he's covering. And have you become a commentary fan recently?
not really a commentary. I don't watch. Okay, if you want me to be honest, back when I was like 15, I used to watch a lot of Bo Blacks.
You watch
But like
Ball
that's
Blacks?
I used to.
Yeah. Do you
I don't
know?
know.
Do you know of his recent drama? Have you heard about it?
I heard a
Oh
little bit
no.
of it. I heard a little bit of it, but not a lot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's very interesting situation.
Too much
for
to go
Bobby.
through.
Yeah,
Too much to
I don't even know
fucking
where
go
I would
through.
start with that.
Dude, at least what he did was worse than you, and at least you're fucking 18. Like, holy fuck. Dude. But
I'm
listen,
sorry about saying you were pushing 30, Exate. I didn't mean that.
Oh yeah,
it's true
I'm
though.
24.
I'm 24. Okay.
Wait.
I'm not pushing 30 yet. I'm not pushing 30 yet. Okay.
Bro, Chungus,
pushing
isn't this guy
25.
like the biggest fucking, honestly, like, I was gonna come in here and grill you, and then when I was done, I was gonna go harder on Exate
Okay,
because
dude.
like this guy's
Angry
the
Aiden
biggest
back at it again, dude.
loser.
Angry
The
Aiden back at it
biggest fucking
again.
loser, dude. They call him Krusty Connor. That's like the nickname for him on the
Angry.
street.
That's
That's
only you
awesome.
say that. That's literally only you, buddy. But-
Krusty Connor,
okay,
dude. That's the
That's
nickname.
literally only you.
Dude, you're almost 30, bro. Get alive.
Okay. It's great.
All right, good
Well,
chat, guys.
Okay, sick.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. You want to move back to the DM or?
Yeah, well, we'll wrap it up here just in this call real quick. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much all the questions I had right now. So I suppose we'll see this call in a QB Farms thread probably in a little bit. You know, it's probably around there.
That's what I mean, I addressed
We'll
it in the
see.
way that I could, and it's just like I don't know what else you would say.
They'll give their opinions. But
Yeah.
all right, well, good chatting with you. If I ever need to call you again, if you're ever in drama again somehow,
Yeah.
I'll hit
It's your
you up.
job.
I'll
All right.
hit you up.
Thank you for giving me a way to platform this somewhat, though. So that's nice.
For sure. See you later.
All right, I'll see you.
Well, there we go. That's the FallenChungus interview, I guess. Are we thoughts on that? Thoughts on that, boys? We'll see. Here's the thing. Okay, genuinely, Aiden is right. If this guy is just saying what we want to hear, and then like a week from now he's like back at it again, then this just was like the most meaningless call of all time. But I mean, it's not like, you know, he has what, maybe a year of internet lore, and then he just dips from the internet. I mean, we'll see. Someone sent me 2 and I missed it. Let me scroll up. Kristen Ark sent 2. Kick Aiden. Thank you for the W dono. Kick Aiden. Yeah, he's gone now. Don't worry. Yeah, I mean, interesting conversation. I think I got everything I wanted out of that. I don't really think there was any questions I'm missing. We know the lore of his account, how he got fucked, and how he kind of fucked himself. We know the lore of his gooning allegations. Yeah, I mean, interesting conversation. Huh. Well, W FallenChungus, W or L FallenChungus in the chat. What do you guys think? W or L? How the fuck does FallenChungus know about Boing Bingus? I don't. That question just gave me brain aids. That question just gave me brain aids all around. GG, good stream, Exate, but expand better. Well, the stream's not over yet. I got one more thing I want to just talk about briefly before I end the stream, and I want to get you guys' opinions yet because our opinions on this, because it's definitely a very pressing issue right now. W if he actually uses the word, L if he doesn't. L Chungo. Listen, the chat is not happy. Chat is a bit upset. But yeah, one brief thing though I want to talk about while you guys are here. Internet versus drama. Okay, the internet versus situation is crazy, right? I think as of today, in about a couple hours, like an hour from now, it will be 2 entire weeks that my Internet versus channel has been demonetized, falsely demonetized. 2.5 weeks, where I've been just coping and crawling for money, and no cash, can't pay the rent, can't pay the bills, losing the house, losing the apartment, losing everything. 2 weeks. And so last time, for context, this channel that we're on right now, I had a false reused content claim, and it was resolved in less than 24 hours, right? I sent a message to Team YouTube on Twitter, less than 24 hours later, boom, solved. Now we're coming up on 2 weeks later, and I don't understand the reason. I cannot possibly understand the reason, right? So what I'm thinking about doing, and tell me guys what you guys think about this in chat. I don't know what else to do other than try to bring attention to it. And I'm thinking probably starting tomorrow, maybe tomorrow evening, I'm going to go live on this channel and we won't turn off the stream until we're remonetized. It's going to be a stream. Maybe it'll go for a day. Maybe it'll go for a couple hours. Maybe it'll go for a week. But at this point, it seems like they're just giving me bot responses and not actually fucking doing anything about it. So I'm considering that that's what I'm going to do. And the theme will just be like almost like a subathon theme. But the whole point is to try to get this damn channel remonetized because I've been eating nothing but ramen for the past 2 weeks. You know, I have no money in my bank account. I'm not just kidding. But what do you guys think of that? Because imagine the stream gets taken down. Yeah, I know. If my Exate channel goes down and my stream goes down, then it's just fucking over. But yeah, I mean, I would provide content. I got some content lined up, good ideas, but I don't know. I don't think it's streaming until you get monetized. No. On this channel, I was streaming this channel for it. I mean, I could stream on that channel, I suppose, but I would make $0 fucking dollars. Post more paint guy videos go rent. Yeah, so true. On election day, probably like in the early afternoon or something, or maybe in the evening. I'd probably start in the early afternoon. I might do an election coverage stream or whatever, and then just keep going past election night. Because also another thing about this is, if theoretically it goes really long and this fucking channel doesn't get kicked back in a gear, what's it called? I've heard that the election is going to take like 5 days to count all the votes, right? Like multiple days to get all the votes counted in this fucking US election. So I'm like, dude, if I'm just live the whole fucking time protesting for Internet Versus, dude, you guys will see me cover the election for fucking days. So I don't know. I'm considering it because at this point I got to do something about it. So it's kind of pissing me off. But one's in the chat if I should do that, two's if not. Tell me. One's in the chat if I should do it, two's if not. 5 days equals rigged. Wow. I can't say that on YouTube. Did you get Internet Versus fixed yet? No, that's what I'm talking about right now. Ones. Let me see the ones. W. 3. Wow. Thanks for that amazing input, dude. Okay. Yeah, everyone's saying I should do it. Yep. So I'll get stuff set up because another thing is I don't have stuff set up for it right this second. So I'll have to set some stuff up for it. Tomorrow morning, I'll spend that time doing it. And fuck this. I'm going to go live. We'll go live. We'll keep the stream on until Internet Versus is remonetized. It's going to be the Internet Versus protest stream. Getting attention from Team YouTube. Going live for days at a time until the shit gets fixed. So that was all I wanted to bring up briefly. But honestly, W stream, guys. W stream. I just want to do that quick interview with FallenChungus. I feel like it was a productive interview. Maybe we'll talk again if he gets in more shit. No idea. Maybe he'll be a co-host, you know? Maybe I should bring back, we should get Augie to start up after hours again and FallenChungus should be his co-host. I think that would actually be a pretty good idea. What do you guys think of that? It'd be very fitting in the RFC co-host category. It'd fit very well, but yeah, that's all I had to say. I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys later. We'll go ahead and end the stream. Thank you guys for the donos. Thank you for the support. I'm ready for the Kiwi Farms thread on this guy. I will be reading. I'm just kidding. We will be reading it. We will be seeing what's going on. Very interesting. But yeah. All right. Peace out, you guys. I'm in the stream. See y'all later. GG's.